Hey, what's up? This is SHOPEE mga kapatid. Ito na naman tayo at manonood na naman tayo ng top 5 scary ghost videos mula sa channel ni Nook's Top 5 mga tol, no? That are not for the scrimmage. So maraming salamat sa lahat ng mga nanonood nitong mga ginagawa nating video, no? Sa lahat ng mga nagre-request na gumawa pa tayo ng marami, no? So medyo out muna tayo sa music. Total wala pa rin naman masyadong bago, no? At sa lahat ng mga gusto mag-avail ng Rpblkn shirt, maraming salamat mga tol sa lahat ng mga umiscore na. Sa mga hindi pa nakaka-score at gustong mag-avail, available to mga kapatid sa Shopee, sa official Shopee store natin. Nakalagay ang link sa description sa baba. Yan, sa lahat ng mga gustong umorder. Okay, so wag na natin patagalin to para dito sa ating papanoorin na bagong video, no? Top 5 scary ghost videos that are not for the scrimmage. So huwag na natin patagalin mga kapatid. Play na natin.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. When the walls come tumbling down.
Oh.
Paranormal investigators Jordan and Johnny from the YouTube channel Paranormies are back on a new investigation that brings them to an old abandoned train
Ba't kasi ang tatapang ninyo no?
station in Piney, Manitoba, Canada.
Anong yan?
The Piney train station was closed in the 1960s. In the 1980s, a
mga
tormented
content
local man
creator
named
na
Dennis drank himself to death in the abandoned Piney train station.
Ooh.
Locals believe that his spirit haunts the station to this day. People have seen unexplained shadows in the windows of the train station, and curious explorers who dared to go inside would feel a presence watching them.
Train station pala to.
Jordan and Johnny set out to investigate whether the stories are true. Once inside the Piney train station, the two friends realize just how badly decayed the building is. The roof actually seems like it's about to collapse.
Yeah. So yung mga ganitong tao kasi skeptic din sila sa mga kwento-kwento, no? Medyo skeptical sila. Kaya gusto nilang alamin kung totoo ba o hindi. Pinupuntahan nila doon sa mismong lugar na may mga kwento-kwento. Alam niyo na, may mga kwento-kwento, mga ganun. Urban legends, kumbaga.
Yeah. Oh my god. Was that upstairs? No, that's outside.
Holy man, it sounded like a piece of the house just busted off.
What? That might have been it, because look at the roof.
Was that a piece of the house or was that you?
Jordan and Johnny aren't sure whether they just captured something paranormal or something might have fallen from the ceiling. But the longer they're inside, the stranger the unexplained sounds become.
Ano may Ouija board to?
Sound like glass shattering.
This time the Paranormies team hears the sound of glass shattering somewhere inside the old train station. But again, they can't quite place where the crash came from.
Yung kaibang klase itong old train station na ito, mukhang bahay lang no?
But the next sound they hear is even creepier.
She was saying he's so emotional.
That's footsteps.
Matter.
That's footsteps. Cool.
Hang on.
Parang may naglalakad sa itaas. Hello?
This thing is going off right now.
Dennis!
That's loud, dude.
I'm going up.
Jordan and Johnny hear footsteps coming from right above them on the second floor. However, when they go up to investigate, there's no one there. But the two explorers do find the source of one sound they hear, and it is absolutely terrifying.
All the people that are coming through this place.
React.
What's that?
React.
How's that?
Pag si Nox nagsasalita na ng absolutely terrifying, mga ganun at terrify na agad ako.
What is that, man? Dude.
La. Ano yun?
Hang on.
Is that?
Dude, what the fuck is that?
Biglang nawala.
And it just stops.
The lock on the door is eerily shaking back and forth on its own.
Wala,
When the
gago.
investigators get close to the door, the fast-paced rattling mysteriously just stops. Jordan and Johnny decide to do a sensory deprivation session. Jordan covers his eyes and puts headphones in his ears so that the only thing he hears are the answers coming through their spirit box. Meanwhile, Johnny asks questions to the spirit of Dennis that might be haunting the abandoned train station. They get some strange answers, but then something even more shocking happens.
Shit out.
Here.
Lakas na tupok ng
That was
puso
you?
ko, ang
You're
gago.
here? If you can make that noise again.
I heard K2
If you can make that noise again, I'll check the K2. If you can make that noise again, let us know.
in here.
We'll come over there.
Sweep. What?
There's a noise over there. Oh my god.
Kita niyo yung shadow na yun?
Did you
Ayun o,
see
ayun o,
it?
ayun o.
The bizarre silhouette of what looks like the upper half of a person can be seen slowly forming in the hallway. When Jordan shines his flashlight on the eerie figure, it disappears. Eventually, the guys decide to set up a Ouija board to communicate with the spirit. It did not go well.
Sila nag-set up ng Ouija board. Ouija
Did you
board.
move? It looks like it's crooked.
Really? No, it's still over, right over top.
It's right over T, but I thought it was straighter before.
What's
Matay
that?
yung ilaw.
The light just died?
Or light just died.
Was that you, Dennis? The thing was fully charged.
Might be using the energy. Oh, dude, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
Ayan.
It sounded like everything was falling apart.
Shit! Okay, nakakabahan ako para sa kanila eh.
The light on their camera dies even though the battery is fully charged. And then the guys have to make a run for it as the station suddenly starts to fall apart all around them. They grab their camera, leave the Ouija board, and just get out of there. So did the paranormies capture supernatural evidence that proves that the Piney train station is haunted?
Whew.
Did they capture the ghost of Dennis's lingering soul on camera? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? As always, you decide.
You decide.
You can watch this full investigation and many more creepy videos over on the YouTube channel, Paranormies. Caught on camera. This next video was sent to me privately by Nuke's Top 5 viewer, Mary Therese Pagay from the Philippines.
Uy.
In her email, Mary says
Kababayan.
that she's a nursing student and that she was at home with her brother recording a demonstration video for her final exam. Then, this happened.
1, 3, go. Okay na? Now that I have introduced myself to the patient, verified the client's... Now that I have introduced myself to the patient, explained the procedure, and asked for his consent, verified the client's identity, and provide...
Ano ito?
Sige pa. Sige na. O, tara. 1, 2, 3, go. Now that I have introduced myself to the patient,
Ano yun?
The light
Ano
flickers
nangyari?
for a second and then just off screen, the closet door forcefully slams
Oh,
open on
bumukas
its
yung
own,
ano.
scaring Mary and her brother
Bumukas
so
yung
much
cabinet.
that they run from the room. In a follow-up video, Mary shows the closet that burst open, and the story gets truly bizarre.
So this is where it all began, and this is the cabinet. And I'm actually very afraid to touch it or open it. I'm very
Baka
sorry for
meron
the
pagbukas.
mess. So as you can see, this cabinet is full of clothes and no person can actually, oh my gosh, fit inside here. And this is where my brother stood. And this is the light switch. So my brother was
Ang luma na yung bahay nila, pati yung light switch nila, baka luma na rin, no?
videotaping me. Filming here. I was standing here and my brother was standing
Kasi dahan-dahan lang sa paglipat ng camera, bilang may mahagip eh.
here. And the lights actually started to flicker before the cabinet opened. And actually before that we were actually experiencing weird things.
Gago! Narinig niyo yun? Tama, ako lang ba nakarinig? Try nyo mag-headset din
Saying weird things.
Gags, di nakakatakot yung
Oh
narinig
my
ko.
gosh, I'm sorry, I'm very scared. But this is
Shit.
what it looks like inside. Tabi-tabi po.
May gumanon. May gumanon, no.
No person can actually fit inside here. It was actually me and my brother inside this room.
Gago, nagtatayo ang
And right
balahibo
now,
ko.
I'm not sleeping inside this room. I'm sleeping in my parents' room.
Mary explains that she is now too scared to sleep in her own room.
Ooh.
And maybe she should be, because during the recording of her follow-up video, a strange voice can be heard.
Yun nga siguro
And
yung
actually,
narinig ko.
before that, we were actually experiencing weird things.
Ooh.
Now, Mary has a YouTube channel, but her videos are entirely dedicated to her nursing education and have nothing at all to do with the paranormal. Furthermore, Mary says that she's always been a skeptic.
So hindi siya for content only, no, mga katol, no. Kasi ang ginagawa niyang video is tungkol dun sa nursing niya, dun sa pag-nurse niya. Tapos suddenly may mga ganong may pangyayari, di ba?
And before these videos, nothing paranormal had ever happened in her home. As for me, personally, I'd have to say that she genuinely looks terrified in this clip. But what
Shit.
do you think? What remains? Urban explorer Christopher Hill from the YouTube channel Rpblkn travels to the city of Warren, Ohio to explore the long-abandoned St. Joseph Riverside Hospital. The sprawling medical facility was established in the 1960s, and as with any old hospital, thousands of patients passed away inside its walls. Many people believe that some of those patients never left. Because, you see, the St.
Ganun
Joseph
talaga
Riverside Hospital
hospital
is said to be extremely haunted.
Haunted.
Chris enters the old decaying building, and as he explores the hospital's cluttered hallways and rotting rooms, he captures some very strange sounds.
Mga itsurang lugar pa lang, di mo nagugustuhin puntahan eh. Tatapang nito mga tay, talaga yung pa yung gusto nilang i-content eh, no? Tayo pa review na, reaction na lang. Ay gago. Hindi ko na alam eh kung ano man yun, naalis na ako agad dyan. Kung may marinig kang gano'n, naalis na ako agad dyan. Gago, papasok ka pa.
Later, and on a completely different floor, he hears something again.
Parang may taong nakatira yun, no? Tapos nagbubukas ng radyo.
Now, I'm not sure exactly what these odd sounds could be. Obviously, it might be anything from animals inside the hospital to just some very odd buildings settling noises.
Pwede.
Or possibly even something paranormal.
Ooh.
But either way, Chris just shrugs it off and completes his exploration throughout the entire St. Joseph Hospital. But later on, after Chris uploads his video, observant YouTube viewers spot something that Chris didn't even notice. Something downright chilling.
Flooded.
Did you see it?
Ano yun?
It's very easy to miss, but what appears to be a hand or arm can be seen quickly disappearing
gago.
behind a door frame. Chris has no idea what he's just captured and passes right by the door and continues on to explore the flooded rooms down the hallway. So just what is this? Could it simply be a squatter who is living in the old deserted building? Or could it be one of the spirits that roam the old hospital
Ano nga,
hallways?
ang itim naman yung squatter.
Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire video and many more explorations of creepy abandoned buildings over on the YouTube channel Rpblkn. Meanwhile, on TikTok. TikTok user DinoNugget741 claims that ever since he saw a quote Voodoo Lady in New Orleans 7 years ago,
Dito sa TikTok, no, hindi lang mga babaeng sumasayaw ang makikita mo rito eh. May mga katatakutan din eh. Katulad nito.
that something followed him home and that the entity has not left him alone
Yun ang
ever
matindi nun.
since. He says that the
Pag
mysterious
sinundan ka na.
spirit even follows him when he moves to a new house.
Pucha.
He records his terrifying experiences and posts them to TikTok. One night, in an attempt to cleanse his brand new home in Colorado with sage, the TikTok user captures something absolutely horrifying.
Come on, man. I know.
May nagdadabog.
I'm not afraid, man. Come on out, man. Oh, yes.
Gago, lawak ng basement nyo. Pucha, pag may ganyan kami, tinayuan ko na ng recording studio yan. Lawak ng basement oh.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oo.
As he opens the door to the basement, a dark figure can be seen standing
Pero kung may ganyan ka namang kasama, di ba, wag na lang din.
at the bottom of the staircase, just kind of staring up at him. When he
Shit,
turns on the
gago.
light, the figure disappears out of sight. He checks out the basement,
May
but there's no
nagmamayari
one
na ng
there.
basement ang putek.
Then strangely, he hears the voice of what sounds like a laughing woman from upstairs, and the door slams shut. So is it real? Or is this bizarre haunting just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can check out more of his paranormal encounters over on his TikTok page and YouTube channel, DinoNuggets741.
So I keep seeing comments saying that the original video is on Nuke's Top 5s. If somebody has the link to that, could you please send it to me? Because I can't seem to find it.
TikTok user Dom Matigan says that his family home in Chicago was built in 1929 and that the original owner, a man named Richard Spencer, took his own life after he suffered financial ruin during the Great Depression.
Chicks,
For
may ganung
years, Dom and
history.
his family have heard the strange sounds of footsteps, knocking, and even banging inside their home. The family believes that the ghost of Richard Spencer haunts the home. One
Tapos,
night around 11
yun ang matindi doon, no? Nilipatan mo na, doon ka na nakatira, tapos malalaman mo may ganong history ang putek na yan.
p.m., Dom is home alone when suddenly the angry ghost makes a terrifying return. Dom grabs his phone and starts to record.
Okay,
Shit, gago.
I'm literally home alone.
Nakanang yan.
Listen to how loud and aggressive it is.
Gags, di, putik na yun yung mga katok pa lang na ganun. Tantadong yan.
That's why we're moving.
Now, obviously Dom doesn't seem to be frightened at all by the incident, but Dom explained that he's heard the banging so many times now that it doesn't even really scare him anymore.
Ang sanay na
Weeks
siya.
later, it happens again and Dom is ready.
Ang makikita mo yung ilaw sa ilalim ng yung ilaw sa ilalim ng pinto. Walang taong nakatayo.
Scare him anymore. Weeks later,
Oh.
it happens again and Dom is ready.
So we're back in the house,
Ayun o.
and every few seconds there's another.
Get the out of here. Get the out of here.
He runs toward the door and opens it, but again, no one there.
Ano,
Intrigued
sanay na
TikTok
sanay na
viewers
siya.
wonder what would happen if Dom started to knock back. Another night, and Dom decides to test it out.
Okay, so I'm trying to get ready for bed. And there's another one. It's so everyone's been asking me to try and knock back.
Putik na yan.
You
Dom steps outside and knocks on the door himself, but the response actually comes from the closet door next to him.
Putik
These
na.
days, Dom says that instead of being scared by the haunting, it has actually started to become a tiring nuisance. Dom is currently making plans to move to a new house. So is Dom's family home haunted by an angry ghost? You decide.
Nasanay na
You
lang
can find
siya.
more of his paranormal experiences over on the YouTube channel and TikTok page,
Agong creepy no, no?
So last week I featured the story of Maddie Bark, who believes that a dark entity followed her home after she went on a paranormal investigation at a cemetery.
Yan, isa yan eh, yung mga investigator, paranormal investigator na yan, nagpupunta sa iba't ibang lugar, di ba? Posible talagang, kumbaga madala na nila maaakit na nila, mapasunod na nila kung saan man sila nakatira. Ano yan, putek na yan sa kasilip sa
At a
bintana.
cemetery.
Yan,
Maddie? Oh my god.
shit,
Maddie?
oh.
Who is it?
Gago.
Oh my god. Did he just move? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Maddie says that she often sees a creepy translucent figure on the property around her home,
Gago.
seemingly getting closer and closer to the house. Since the video, Maddie went on a TikTok live stream ghost investigation in her own backyard in an attempt to capture the bizarre figure again. Her live stream viewers are shocked when they see something that Maddie just
Pucha,
can't
naka-live
see.
stream pa.
So these are the trees that keeps getting foggy. And it's actually kind of clear. Well, obviously you can't see the sky, but it's like super clear.
Shit, ano yun?
The same strange pale translucent apparition seems to appear right in front of Maddie. But what do you think?
Anong yan?
You can follow Maddie's paranormal experiences over on her YouTube channel and TikTok page, Maddie Bark. The Red House. Paranormal investigator Kevin Barranco from the YouTube channel Archivo Extinto travels to Guadalajara, Mexico to explore the historic La Casa Colorada, which translates to the Red House.
Anong yun? La Casa Colorada. The Red House. Colorado ba?
Historic La Casa Colorada.
Colorada. Yun pala yun. La Casa Colorada. Oh, Colorada. Rada yung red. Colorada. Nice. Ganda. La Casa Colorada. Ganda ng pangalan
Which translates to the Red House.
The Red House.
The house was built in 1923 and for years functioned as military barracks before becoming a hospital.
Naka lang yan.
The
Daming
hospital
kwento
was
niyan.
eventually closed down and the property was left empty and abandoned. Stories
Ginawang tambayan na ng mga may mga graffiti sa dingding.
hospital was eventually closed down and the property was left empty and abandoned. Stories circulated that the remote and secluded location became a place where cults performed dark rituals.
Yun lang.
Curious visitors claim to have seen witches, demons, and the skeletal female figure of Santa Muerte, a Mexican saint who is said to wear a long cloak and be the personification of death itself.
Naka lang yan.
Kevin is joined by his friends as they explore the creepy location, but the group begins to get a little nervous when they hear odd noises coming from all around them.
Ay, joder. No mames, se escuchó un ruido de acá de este lado.
¿Dónde
güey.
fue? ¿Dónde fue?
Se escuchó acá de este lado.
Ay, cabrón, no mames. Tranquilos, tranquilos, tranquilos.
Ay, no mames, me acerqué.
Tranquilos, tranquilos.
¿Dónde fue? De este lado, fue aquí adentro. No sé exactamente en qué parte. Pero.
Kaya kayo kayo pupunta basta-basta. Nako.
The group finds strange symbols and
ganyang
words
lugar.
written on the walls inside the structure, both in Spanish and oddly in English too. And again, they hear something.
Sí, esto es bastante interesante. Es una palabra en inglés que no voy a mencionar en estos momentos por cuestiones de protección hacia nosotros. Pero dentro de las palabras dentro de esta palabra hay un nombre muy... Acá se escuchó.
Sí, bien cabrón. No mames.
Oye, ¿lo escucharon? ¿Escuchaste?
Sí, bien clarito, güey. No sé si la cámara lo captó.
The camera seems to capture the sound of an unexplained deep breath coming from somewhere in the darkness.
Ooh. Shit.
As they continue investigating the writing on the walls, they capture something downright chilling.
Que por todas las paredes hay frases no sé, quizás unas por vandalismo, otras por sectas. La verdad es que no desconocemos el significado y la verdad es que no queremos saber sobre ello.
Aquí hace mucho frío, ¿eh?
Sí, hace bastante.
Hindi ko nakita yun.
What appears to be a cloaked figure can be seen walking inside the structure, but the Archivo Extinto team are completely unaware of what they have just captured.
Yun,
So could it be that Kevin and his team captured the apparition of Santa Muerte, the cloaked lady of death?
Shit.
Let me know what you think down in the comments. You can watch this full scary 3-part investigation over on the YouTube channel Archivo Extinto. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Instagram here.
Nanganang yan, no? Pero anyway, mga kapatid, maraming salamat sa inyong patuloy na pagsuporta. Sa lahat ng mga gustong makanood pa ng mga ganitong klaseng reaction video, no? Reaction video natin para sa mga unexplained events o mga caught on camera, di ba? Ayan, ang mangyaring, huwag ninyong kakalimutan na mag-subscribe. Click nyo na rin ang notification bell para whenever na mag-upload tayo mga kapatid ng ganitong klaseng video, updated kayo. So maraming salamat sa iba pang mga nagre-request ng ating panonood, no? Ayan, no, bibisitahin natin yan sa mga susunod na pagkakataon. Once again, this is SHOPEE. Peace out.